Every so often, everything is firing on all cylinders. You step into the creative flow and you see a clear picture of what could be. All of the wires are hooked up and in the right spot, and things are just working. For me, that's super rare. And when it does happen, and I'm on a project and creativity is just working and collaboration is working, I analyze it like a scientist. So on this particular day, I drank a hydration tablet at precisely 7:05 a.m. Had 3 scoops of Folgers coffee.
Hard work to be done, another day yet to be won. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
So the day that I'm talking about is a recent project that I was on where I collaborated with my friend Aaron Campbell. We were making this giant 40-foot plus mural at Forest City Church.
The idea that you're putting something out there and it may or may not bounce back at you. And I think that's one of my favorite things over the years with collaboration, is that I have an idea and you have an idea, and then we may just ping pong back and forth. And I really enjoy doing that with a group. I really enjoy doing that with my design interns, of just sitting with a whiteboard and just seeing what happens. Because I can come up with lots of ideas, but they're very different when I get in a room with even one other person to go, okay. And then again, I'm decent at enhancing. So if someone has the beginning of an idea, it'll flesh itself out in my head really quickly. So I'm like, oh yeah. So we could do that, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then it usually gets like beyond, and I have to like rein it back in because very quickly it's out of budget.
When we did that mural, to me that was like, and it might be because I took, it had been a while since I really had worked on like a really just sort of blank page creative project. But when we worked on that mural, that was, for me, really electric. There was like this great sort of, it was like a great ping pong session where you're just like, boom, what if we did this? And what if we did that? But I don't know, I was an annoying client for you, but I felt like it was a good session.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it because it'd been forever since I had gone anywhere and done anything physical. Because almost everything I do is digital. I mean, but if it is murals or whatever, I just pay someone and they go do it in some other city, and I never even see it in person often. But to sit down, again, like you're saying, with someone with the same aesthetic and like a really cool base design, and then just it's like, all right, we've got all these walls, let's pick one and let's look around and how do we do it and how do we do it effectively and efficiently. And that was so fun because I think just working out all the logistics was just a blast of like going, all right, well, we print this thing here and then we do the big paste brushes and spray adhesives and paint and all the things that ended up like it was really cool because it because of those sessions, it really went so smoothly. Like that may have been the largest project of that scale I've ever done that smoothly. Like, definitely.
It's because of all the times we've hit our head against the wall.
Sure.
I think there's this beautiful thing that happens when you put egos aside and you're just able to create and you're trying to help each other make the overall project better. I'm often alone in my creative pursuits. Often I'm sitting at this desk doing things alone, and this soundtrack pops into my head of like, am I the weirdo? Am I the only one that sees it this way? And I think that's a little bit dangerous when we start going down that road. So it's really important for me to connect with other creatives and hop on the phone and call them and ask them for advice. There's a couple things that I've noticed over the years that help build good collaborative teams. Number 1 is time. Number 2 is just working in the trenches together. Number 3, it always helps if you work together on something really difficult because you figure out if you're going to work well together or not. And then the 4th thing is just hang time, drinking beers, telling war stories. When I talked with Aaron, I think I learned that it's my job to try and put myself in those situations as much as possible. I often take for granted the people that are around me, and I'm usually so focused on the task at hand that I forget to pause, take a breath, and be in the moment. So in our interview, Aaron and I talked a little bit about this Tom Sachs quote that I love that says, "The reward for good work is more work." So he put together some free art for you to download. And I'll leave the links below, and be sure to check out Aaron's work over at cambydesigns.com. Also, if you want to watch the whole interview with Aaron and I, you can watch it at the link below as well.
And a final big stretch. And see you next time.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inconsistent content